More guests. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? You got an email. Great.
Hello, Shlomo.
Hello, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Oh, I hear myself twice. Wait, let's see what's going on here. Oh, I know why. Let's turn off the YouTube. Yeah. Michael, where are you joining from? And are you on the list or one of the meetups?
I'm from Israel. I think I joined from Meetup, using Meet. I don't know.
The junction, I assume.
Yeah, probably.
Awesome. Great having you. And we
Thank
have
you.
Michael. We might have a few others watching on YouTube Live, but I can't see that. So if you are watching, leave your comments. I will answer those questions later. Okay, let's do that. So let me jump in. Welcome. Let's record that. Let's do recording. Okay, welcome to the monthly website acquisition forum, and this is our May edition. What's special about this one is that I asked followers to tell me what kind of listings they want me to review. So I got a bunch. I chose one, and I have one which I got from somebody I'm in touch from Motion Invest. So these will be exciting. And if you want me to review a deal for you over here, if you want to be contemplating on something or you just want me to review it, bring the link here, and I'm happy to do that. We'll definitely have time for two deals, perhaps three. We'll see. Okay, let me share my screen and share screen. Let me change the buttons a bit here. Yeah. Can you see my screen? Yeah? No? Just tell me. It'll be great if you can turn on your cameras. We're a small crowd here. It'll be nice. You can also unmute yourself if you want. If there's no noise on your side. Um, so here's our agenda for this call. First of all, we're going to do a roundtable. We want to get to know each other. So say a little bit of where you're from, what do you do, what's your interest with website investing, and what do you plan to do next? Like kind of what kind of deal size, what kind of niche, things like that. Then we'll go over market updates, a bunch of those, and then we'll go for the deal assessment. By the way, I've launched a challenge called Be a Better Buyer Challenge, where I help training for listings. That means that you're getting a daily assessment questionnaire. You assess that and then get feedback. And this one was launched. I can get you the link here. There's also a live version, by the way, and if you'll join my newsletter, you'll get that too. But the one which is now available here is this one. So check this out. Be a Better Buyer Challenge. All the details are there, and of course, I'm available for questions. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Shlomo Freund. I help people buying their first digital assets. Usually, I deal with sizes of up to $100,000. Uh, also more. I've done some deals for myself. I hold several websites, and since a year, almost a half ago, I'm also publishing a weekly video assessing deals you can find on my YouTube channel. Um, okay, Akshay, do you want to start? Just a quick introduction. What's your interest with the website acquisition or SaaS acquisition? Maybe a challenge you have, and then we'll move to Michael. And if you are on the YouTube, oh, I saw that Akshay just left. Okay. Michael, do you want to go? And if you're on YouTube, please join us here on the live, and you can also introduce yourself. Go ahead, Michael. I don't know if we have Michael here. Okay, Michael, when you are here, let us know. Okay, people come and go. I see. Okay, so let me go on while we wait, while there are more people joining. I will go over the market updates. So here's what's happening in the market. And that's the market has changed vastly since September, October 2023 for a few reasons. One of them, AI, so content became a commodity. And the second thing is that there was Google helpful update. And that was a big update for Google, where a lot of small websites got hit with their traffic. And they gave their traffic to the big players. I just saw somebody um, showing stats. So a lot of traffic went to Reddit. And within less than 12 months, the monthly traffic of Reddit went from 100 million to 800 million, okay? Times eight on the traffic that Google gave to that website. And that basically leads, first of all, there is a whole rave on that, in a bad way, of what Google is doing to small websites. And because of that, many people are leaving Google. Okay, they're because all results on the main page are either Amazon, Reddit, Etsy, other big websites. There isn't really, of course, not with all keywords, but people see this a lot. So you really see that small websites got hurt badly. But for people who hold websites and rely on content, people are moving away from Google. So they diversify with getting more traffic from Bing, okay, which is a tiny fraction of Google, but that's the biggest competitor for now. Brave has a search engine that people are now trying to rank for. DuckDuckGo, but also other social network. So Pinterest is a big one. People rely more and more on Pinterest. And I have a uh, website for you today that relies mostly on the traffic of Pinterest and not Google. So this means that it's, I can't say it's well diversified, because also with Pinterest, things can change, but at least you're not relying on Google. And the main thing, or a big thing with websites on general, is diversifying through content, and also building a moat, building something stronger than just relying on Google traffic or Google search results. People by building communities, people building mailing lists to bring traffic in different ways to the website, to their websites, or to their service, or to their SaaS, and not only Google. Okay. Any questions about that? Michael, do you want to introduce yourself?
No, thank you, Shlomo. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'd just be happy to know what's your interest with website acquisition. Maybe I can then cater more of what I'm going to present today.
I have a master's degree in business management, so I'm interested generally about the topic. But, I I'm a newbie, kind of.
We're all for newbies. Welcome, welcome. I'm very happy. This is a very exciting industry. There are a lot of opportunities out there. By the way, the bad things that I said about Google also means that prices have gone down significantly. So there are also a lot of opportunities now. Okay,
Great.
so what we're going to do now is we're going to share my screen again. So we're going to start with okay, let people choose. You choose to start with a party website, content website, or with a dating platform, SaaS platform, which sounds more appealing. Can't see the comments on YouTube, but okay. We're gonna start with the party one. Party. Let me share my screen again. This time the whole screen. Okay. So today we have a website from Motion Invest. Motion Invest is a marketplace for content websites, sometimes SaaS, but most of it is content. And this one is called funpartypop.com. It's a party website, party ideas website, making $1,779 per month via Mediavine. In the last 4 months, it's being sold via our marketplace. So the interesting thing, first of all, is why it's only 4 months. And usually, the more months you give for measuring your revenue here, the better value, the better multiplier you can use. But this website was hit about 4 months ago, and you'll see that in a sec. And therefore, they're being fair and only using the last 4 months average. So that's $1,779. This website is now sold for $47,000. Let's make a quick calculation about the multiplier. Multiplier is basically taking the price that the seller want and then dividing it by the profit, not the revenue. I have the revenue here, but usually with content websites, it's quite close. So let's just use that. And we'll see if this website is overpriced or underpriced or whatever. We check for ourselves. 47,000 divided by 1,779 equals 26.41. So what happened after Google hit all those small websites that also multipliers have gone down? They were around at the average of 35 monthly profit, and now it's about 25 to 30. Okay, so this is around the middle range for the current market prices. So this is a fair price. Of course, I didn't check yet all the other characteristics of the website, but just by looking at this seems fair. Let's look at more details. Okay, so we have funpartypop.com. This is the monthly income with almost 60,000 visits per month. That's a lot. That's great. It's a 27 income multiplier. That's what we just calculated. So we came up with 26.4. The domain authority of 44, which is on the medium range. It was created in 2021. So that's about 3 years, which is okay, but not a lot. 408 article posted. That's nice. That's a lot. Let's start reading and see what we can get from this website. So the party ideas website has been around for 2 years and 7 months. It's currently monetized via Mediavine. The opportunity to expand to other monetization methods. You need to make sure that Mediavine will get you to their program afterwards. Okay? That they will transfer your account. So make sure before you're buying, they actually can do that because they are really a good network and you don't want to miss that. The buyer can add affiliate links to connect with to the content that already exists for a win. Okay, the buyer can focus on editing and improving content. The following social channels are included in the sale: 3.3 followers on Pinterest, nothing significant, and 884 followers on Instagram, again, pretty small. Most of the traffic is coming from organic social via Pinterest. That's a good thing. I mentioned it before that it's not relying heavily on Google. That's good. Top 10 keywords have declined. That's good that they're saying this. There was a Google update. Organic traffic mostly coming from Bing, not relying on Google. Again, a good thing. Um, Party Pop is a trademark for popcorn. This site is called Fun Party Pop and is a different niche, but just something to for potential buyer to be aware of. Very important to check that. You don't want to buy a website and then get sued right away because you used the name. It's a different niche, so it's likely okay, but you probably want to make sure of that. So consult uh, an IP lawyer on this. The site is closed to the media buying session requirements. They required 50,000 sessions over 30 days for the buyer to get reaccepted. Yeah, that's a good thing. Mediavine, by the way, now has a program for that starts at 10,000. It's fairly new, about a month or two, as far as I know. So you are very likely to get into to stay with Mediavine, even if you're going beyond under the threshold of 50,000 sessions. This is a Dutch sale, meaning that every 2 days the price drops. For now, it's 47,000, as you see here. As you see here. But um, this price will drop in 2 days. There is sometimes a countdown here. I don't know exactly when. Okay, look at the traffic. So over here, you see that from July 2023, that's almost a year ago, it went up. Then it survived the Google update over here that I spoke about, September, October. And then something happens here at the beginning of the year, and really the beginning of the year, January 1st. See, and it's inconsistent. There is this hype and again drop, and it's still dropping. So there is these drops, and then so it's declining, definitely declining. You want to ask the seller what happened here. And this is the reason that they're only taking an average of 4 months and not more than that, because this does not reflect over here, does not reflect this side of the traffic, what is happening here. I would argue that you should even take only the last month or the last 2 months from here, because that would reflect more of the traffic. But again, it's something to negotiate with the seller. You see that the breakdown of traffic, so Pinterest has 62% over here, direct 18%, Google just 9%. They said that Bing is the second one. Interesting. So Bing is not the second one. Where is Bing? Bing, Bing, Bing. Bing is the third one, not the second. Not even. The largest is Google, then Bing. Bing, 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 4.5%. See? I can see that here. Pinterest, Direct, Google, Bing, yeah, yeah. Page path, look at this. Um, so the largest, so this is the traffic to each page. What's the breakdown? You don't want to have more than 15% of your traffic going to a single page on your website, and you probably don't want the top 3 or 4 have more than 25% of the traffic. So with this one, you see minute to win it game for adults. This one has the largest portion, but it's fairly small, okay? Birthday party games, 10-year-olds. This is 3.5%, 2%. All of them are fairly small. You see that? I can't tell. This one, 5.2%. You're way under the threshold for any risk, because none of the pages gets a lot of traffic, with the majority of the traffic, so more than 15%. So that's a very good thing for this website. The majority of the traffic comes from United States. You see it here, about 90%, I'd say, or 85% in Canada, United Kingdom, India, Australia, Philippines, South Africa. So top 3 countries, a developed countries, meaning that you're getting more money for your ads on that website. Most of the traffic comes from mobile, so you need to make sure that the website is mobile responsive and works well there. Then desktop, 23%, then tablet, 3.2%. Proof of income. Look at this. Mediavine from May 2023, 1,548 to April 2024, 1,793. So here's an interesting thing. Although there is a decline with the traffic, you see over here, the top here was 3,400 over here. I guess because there are more parties in December with the holidays. Even though there was a decline in traffic, there wasn't a significant decline in revenue. Ask the seller why. It's a key here. Okay, this is the revenue, then dropped to 15, 2,000, 1,700. You see that? Well, the income and monetization breakdown graph are the same. Interesting thing that they haven't tried affiliate marketing yet and putting affiliate link. It goes without saying that you should monetize with these kind of links. I don't know what kind of websites of products they have there, so we need to check. This is the SEMrush data. Okay, you see, look at this. So organic keywords, look at this drop here, ranking for only 20 keywords, ranking for 0 keywords in the first page. Authority score 21. That's concerning. What's going on here? Check that. You know how you check that? You ask the person for their Google Search Console viewing access. You ask for that, and you see for how many keywords, how they're ranking and for which keywords. Okay. This is, I don't know with SEMrush if they're only doing Google um, or other platforms as well, but definitely check that point. If only 9% is from Google, but what's happening with the other search engines? And that's very good that most of the traffic, 62.5%, if I remember correctly, is from Pinterest. Still, it's not very strong with search. Check why. Search traffic, I mean. Backlink analysis, DR rating of 19 and UR rating of 5. Okay. You see again the dropping keywords here. So this is too small. I'm thinking that's October, November. Then there was the update, and you see over here, see that keyword drop. Definitely it was hit by Google, but it still kept going strong with the other traffic sources that this website has. That's a good thing. I'm not going to go through all the FAQs, but you can definitely, it's important to check those. What would you do to grow the site, continue growing social channels and traffic diversity? It's been great, but not solely reliant on Google. And I'd focus mostly on that growth moving forward. Possible, find a way to include a larger business plan for products along with the brand. She started this website from scratch and redirects. Let's see struggles. What has been your biggest struggle with this site? Wanting to make it into a bigger brand, but feeling stuck with my own time constraints in doing that. There are a lot of growth opportunities that I just don't have the capacity and time to pursue for those right now. What's included with the site, the website content of social channels, Instagram, and Pinterest. How much time? Let's see how much she invests. 3 to 4 hours a month. That's nothing to edit and post new content and pin new contents on Pinterest. Definitely, if you invest more time, there's a higher chance to grow this website in general and maybe even the traffic. Does she outsource? Yes, she's outsourcing. Do we outsource the content? If yes, are you able to pass along to the writer? It's a good thing, but make sure that you have a contract, okay? Look at the contract. You want to lock that writer that's already operating with her and working with her as much as possible so you can make a smooth transition. Did they build the backlink? No PBNs and no backlink works has been done on the site. Any links are 100% organic. That's amazing. Okay. If you want to strengthen that even more, you probably can do an outreach campaign to get more links. You also need to look how strong those organic links are. How many total articles? 408. That's a lot. Can you go into more details about your content creation strategy? So no AI used, again, a good thing. Not that you can't use AI, but probably be more careful about that. Once a month, I send a list of keywords to the freelance writer. Okay. Expenses associated with the website. So until now, we only spoke about the revenue, but not about the profit. So what are the expenses that are associated with the site? Specifically, what are the expenses come from content creation, hosting, backend registration? So hosting is $35 a month, which seems a lot to me. You need to check that. Registration once a year for $20, great. And content creation is paid on articles created 30 to 45 a post. But how many posts every month? Okay, is this even profitable? Because with um, 30 posts, basically it's 1,000, almost $1,000 or more. It's $45, it's even more. 1,500. So you have no profit. So check that with the seller. And the last thing, and this you can see from that website, let's have a look at the website, is that you have her name, creator name, all over the place. Her picture, her name is Victoria, founder of this site. Okay, so she doesn't mind to have her, you have your name using it. It's fine to keep it as long as the new posts are not attributed to me or the writer who did not write them. So this is a good thing. Many times, if there is a somebody's name on the website, they want you to remove it. The fact that she's agreeing to add it to keep it is a good thing because this means that you keep the authority over time. And then maybe you probably can add yourself as a partner, and over time, people can start to know you and know your face, know your writing style, your content writer writing style, and then you'd be able to transition, make a smoother transition, and not lose the authority that she built, but then build yours and then maybe remove her. But if she doesn't want to remove herself right away, that's a great thing. The payment terms, $1,000 for a down payment and then 47,000. What else we got here? That's more or less for this one. So this is from Motion Invest. In less than 2 days, the price will drop if they're not going to get an offer. So let's see. Maybe that's the right website for you. But even if it's not the right website for you, the important thing is go and look at as many listings as possible to learn how to assess and analyze those. On my program, Be a Better Buyer Challenge, you can, I'll add a link in the description. You can train yourself to get videos and questionnaires to assess that. It's exactly what it's supposed to do to train your mind to assess those deals so you can be a better buyer and find the best deals out there. Okay, this is what I have for funpartypop.com. Let's go for the next one. And this one is with Flippa. Okay. Flippa is a marketplace. It's the biggest marketplace out there for for finding online businesses. And this one is a dating website. Hold on, let me get a glass of water. I'm coming. We're back now. Okay, this deal is from Flippa. Flippa is a marketplace, the biggest one out there. Many people know it. It used to be the Wild Wild West with finding businesses, but now it's getting better and better. And today I have a dating software provider company. Okay, they're not a dating website. It's a SaaS for for sale. So let's look at the listings. So this is from Flippa. It's called iDate Media. It's a 20-year-old software provider company that provides niche market dating software for those that want to launch a dating business. It's a sponsored listing. You see it here, sponsored listing. And the asking price is $159,000. Includes $99,000 of inventory. Now, I wonder in a software company, what's the inventory? Of course, ask the seller about this. What does that entails? So the site, okay, here's some, here's something that I'm not sure you need to ask the seller about. 20-year-old dating software provider, but the site age is only 5 years. Why is that? What's going on there? Ask the seller about that. That's one problem. Monthly profit, $8,327 a month with profit margin of 78, 3,500 page views a month. The revenue multiple is 1.2. So let me make this quick calculation here. And you see that 159,000 divided by profit. So 8,327 equals 19. That's a low multiplier. Okay. So in first glance, this seems like a good deal. Question is why the seller wants um, such a low price. The revenue here, you see that. So we have from May 2023, 7,000, and then 25,000. I don't know what's happening in November. That's what's happening. 6,000, 14,000, 12,000, and the page views. And again, there is a spike here in February for 10,000, then a drop. Why there is a drop? Ask the seller. Very, very important on March and April. I would argue this is the new traffic trend over here. Ask the seller. Never ever buy a website without a Google Analytics access or any kind of tracking system. This listing has a lot of views and watchers. Okay, I wonder how long this one is here. We can go to the comments. There are 18 comments. Let me skip all that and get back to this in a second. See when is the latest comment. April 24, 2024. And then, excuse me, hold on. Okay, so let's look at from when this listing is. So it's only from December 2023. You see, this is the from when the comments are. You see that here. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, you see that the first comment is from December 16th. So this is for sale for only 5 months. I wonder why he didn't yet sell this. That's the question. This guy, so Michael Allen is the seller. Yeah, Michael Allen, United States. He's been dating software business in 2001. So he made the verification completed. He already made one transaction for $159,000. It seems like this guy's only selling stuff for $159,000. See that here? Same price. Um, I'd ask about that. That's weird. I'm not sure. That's odd. Okay, let's see what he's offering. First and foremost, our original domain name is datingsoftware.biz, which is still we own and redirect to iDate Media. Dating Software Biz was registered in 2003, which is good. It's more than 20 years. And the domain is for that domain included in the sale. Wonderful. We are the oldest dating software provider on the internet now. Our dating software powers the largest niche market site, including farmers only and others. Great. Key highlights, 20-year-old. We know that. Powering top niche market dating sites. Sales have been steady for 20 years. If you're a PHP developer, then you can save on monthly development costs. If you're not PHP developer and can hire a developer company, for the heavy duty for me since 2009, you can have access. Great. Operation. We sell dating software. Those who want to start a dating site. Decent traffic result that brings a sale each day. I answer any emails. I do have live chat, so he answers questions. It's happening 2 times a day. He has a chat app on his phone. Good. It's on WordPress. Our dating software is custom stand-alone CMS, customer management system that we have designed over the year. It's been in adaptation since 2002. Customers come check out the features, check out the demo. He has changed the prices over the years. Okay. Also make money from custom jobs. Okay, that's interesting. That's usually 2 to 3 jobs per year and charge premium for those. The cost is 750 per developer if I do custom work for clients. We're looking at about 3 hours of work per day, if that. So 3 hours of work per day for $750 a month, I assume. Customers come from Google, Bing, have a good amount of traffic coming from SiteJabber, LinkedIn, okay, dating news, dating advice. He mainly sell to US and Canadian customers, don't mess with European traffic. I wonder why he's saying this. I mean, here he's saying because I'm here in the States, that makes more sense because customer can call me, but still, it's online. This is definitely a growth opportunity to reach more European clients. Maybe even if you are residing in Europe right now and you tend to buy this website, that's a good opportunity. You can do this. I do have repeat customers, but only if they want some marketing work. Okay. Sometimes I run Google and Bing that don't cost, run ads, sorry, Google and Bing that don't cost more than 400 a month. Finances, over the year, there's been ebb flow of revenue. COVID hit a spike. I make a lot of money from custom jobs. I sell for 3,000, 2,700 per month, and then developer cost 750. As he said, that's a nice margin. I use SquareUp and GoDaddy Payment. You can have access to SquareUp and GoDaddy Payments to see proof for revenue. Okay, we have a dating software. We spoke about that. The WordPress solution is something I just add and doesn't have any exposure yet. It's not a proprietary like a standalone dating software. Okay. The dating app took a back seat last year because Apple has been rejecting new dating apps. Okay, so maybe that's not the best thing. Why am I selling? I've been doing this for 22 years and it's time for me to move on. That's a legitimate reason. Many people ask me, why would people buy successful businesses? This is a legitimate reason. Of course, dig more into that, why it's really selling, but I don't see a problem with this. I want to see the P&L of this website. So I went ahead and opened the P&L over here. And that's from last year. Okay, January 23 to March 2024. So 15 months to see gross revenue and then net revenue and then development cost, custom jobs. So you see 1,600, 800, 1,900, 4,000, 6,000. Sometimes you got bigger development work over here. But then you also mentioned Google Ads, around 400 a month. Definitely fees fine. These are the expenses. Anyway, the net income is, well, it depends when. Let's take the last 4 months. statistic last year. Okay, 94,000. 4,000 divided by 12. $7,833 a month for net income. So this is after expenses. So 7,800. So he wants 169,000 divided by 7,800. That's still a nice multiplier over here. Nice, I mean relatively low. It's a good one. So he probably really want to sell, or I'm not sure why, but it's a relatively low multiplier. I want to see how many clients are, how many of them are paying monthly, how long they're staying, what's the best selling price, things like that. This is not in the P&L about that. Very important. Let's look at some more stats. So this is the revenue and expenses. You see here, profit is in the green, and revenue is in the blue. You see over here, annual revenue 127,000, profit almost 100,000, server 129 a month, fine, domain for a month. This is from Google Analytics. That's good. I'm concerned about this, really. I want to know what's going on here, why the page views are so low. Engagement statistics. I would say this is an error, not 19 hours of engagement and not 0.63% engagement on the website. That's an error, definitely. Now look at this. Top channels, direct, 38%. That's good. Paid, 30. Only 18% organic search. So I wonder what's the conversion rate for paid search? And I assume this is positive outcome, why he's not running these ads all the time. Ask the seller, get every information about those marketing campaigns, and maybe you can go from there by just getting it going, not only $400 a month, but maybe 10 times of that. If this keeps growing, why not? Most of the traffic comes from the United States, which is good. Not huge traffic. Okay, but maybe just because of the last month that we saw a drop. Ask the seller about this. Let's look a little bit of oh, sorry. Monetization methods, services subscription, Google Analytics. That's the what they're using. This is what's included in the sale. Look at this email subscriber list. I want to know how many are there on this subscriber list and if they get any newsletter or whatever. How does he keep in touch? And what's the inventory included in the sale price? I don't understand what's the inventory for software. Not significant social media following. The P&L we already had a look at. Let's look a bit at the comments. Could you explain the lifetime hosting costs associated with that? It seems that when you sell a license for customer gets free updates forever. Is that correct? If so, how do you earn any income from existing customers? How many new licenses do you sell annually? What is the breakdown between engineering services licenses over the last 12 months? Can you share 3 past years income expenses? Thanks. Okay, he didn't reply on this. Now, if he wants to sell this, and he did not reply for 2 weeks. That's odd. I don't understand why. Maybe it's already sold. I don't know. Ask the seller. Send him a message and see what's happening. Let's look at another one. How long does the installation takes? About 30 minutes. Self-hosted. Okay, this is more technical. Okay, I don't know if this is a one-time fee for the dating software or it's a SaaS, so there is recurring revenue. I move into recurring subscription. If it's not the case, that can make this website even, this business even more stable. He's saying here the software is worth $100,000 alone. This means that if you want to pay someone to build this application, it will take about 2 years and cost over 100,000. Hence, this is why it's considered inventory. Oh, this is the answer. This is the answer what the inventory is. Great. Now we know. Let's have a look at the website. This iDate Media. And I think somewhere, oh, see, A few of our clients' portfolio. Farmers Only, Thigh Love Line. I guess these are famous ones. Goodman.app, Wheat Partner, Connected. Okay, how many are there? Ask the seller how many clients, and I would definitely move to a recurring monthly or yearly revenue. See the pricing. See, it's all one time. It's all one time. It should move to a license, the recurring revenue. The business model should be changed here. So the ones, because, well, there are many people who wants to open dating websites, but why not giving them a lower recurring, uh, a lower monthly, more coming in because it's less payment, and then maybe the lifetime value of one of them is more than this 599, $600. Ask the seller why if he tried that. You know what? Ask the seller why he did not move to a monthly recurring revenue. And this is what he mentioned about the 27,000, 2,700, and then he's custom building and he's paying only 750. So the margin, there is a margin there of almost $2,000 for these kind of contracts. Interesting. Overall, very, very interesting listing. The strategic thing to change here would be to move to a monthly recurring revenue or not stay on one-time fee. This is a challenge here, but definitely I think worth the try. I don't know why. Also look at the drop here, the drop in traffic here. What exactly happened? And check the stats. See, these do not uh, make sense at all. It's probably something with the Google Analytics installation or the connecting to Flippa. I don't know. Okay, this is what I have for you for the iDate Media, the licensing software for dating website. I hope this was helpful for you for finding and understanding how to assess deals. This is also the end of our monthly acquisition forum for May 2022. Join the challenge, be a better buyer. On my website, you can find me on Twitter at Freund Shlomo, and also on my YouTube channel at Free Financial Self. You can find that, and you'll see in the description there the Be a Better Buyer challenge, where you can join and start training yourself to buy more